It's been over a year since I received my Tesla Model 3, and now that I've gotten to spend a good amount of time with the car, I thought it'd be useful for those out there who are interested in the Tesla Model 3 to go over what I would consider to be its top features. So, without further ado, here are the top 6 features for the Tesla Model 3. Number 6, the sound system. The premium sound system in the Model 3 is quite good. It's got a great sound, gives you on-screen controls for the EQ, soundstage, as well as sound immersion levels. It's one of the best sounding systems I've used in recent memory. You can play media through Slacker, Spotify if you're outside of the US, TuneIn, FM radio, Bluetooth, or a USB stick. Number 5, navigation. The 15-inch screen makes it so you can see way more of the map and surrounding area compared to other car infotainment screens. You can quickly swipe down the navigate icon either to navigate home or to your work address, which you can set in the navigation settings. Use voice dictation to find the nearest restaurant or point of interest. If you're traveling a long distance, the Tesla will automatically route you to the nearest supercharger, making long-distance travel pretty easy. If you're curious at all about what it's like to take a Tesla Model 3 on a road trip, we actually did a video on that, which I'll link here in the video as well as in the description down below. Current traffic data is also displayed on the navigation maps, making it very easy to see trouble spots when you're navigating somewhere, and the car's navigator will take current traffic conditions into account to make sure you're on the fastest route. You can customize how much time you want to save in order for it to switch you to a new route in the navigation settings. While navigating, the Tesla will also display the current speed limit based on map data and will zoom the view of the screen in and out depending on the context of where you are. It will also give you the correct lane to be in when you need to turn onto a road or navigate a highway on-ramp. If you have full self-driving, you'll be able to have your Tesla automatically navigate most highway interchanges and on and off ramps while using Autopilot. Number 4, electric drivetrain. I would be remiss not to mention the Model 3's electric drivetrain as one of its top features. It contributes so much to the experience of driving this car. The version of the 3 I have is the long-range rear-wheel drive, and even with that version, the instant torque is still quite punchy. It's a very different feeling when you punch it with the Tesla than when you do with a regular car because of that instantaneous torque. The Model 3 being an electric vehicle means that it has less parts than a conventional internal combustion engine, or otherwise known as ICE, vehicle. Less parts typically equates to less points of failure, and the maintenance for the Model 3 is greatly reduced compared to an ICE vehicle. You don't have to worry about changing the oil, replacing the timing belts, messing with the spark plugs, all that stuff that just pops up when you don't need it to, and then you have to go out of your way to go get it fixed from a mechanic. You just don't have to worry about those specific things with the Model 3. The only fluid you have to worry about replacing with the Model 3 is windshield wiper fluid. That's it. The last point I'll make on the car's electric drivetrain is that it allows you to fill up your Tesla at home. You don't have to make extra stops to the gas station anymore. You can just start out every morning with the equivalent of a full tank of gas. Number 3, the 15-inch touchscreen. Having one screen to pretty much control everything in the car was a polarizing choice by Tesla. Some people love it and some people don't. However, when you actually drive a Model 3, it makes total sense and is a real benefit to the experience of driving the car. Like the iPhone, which eschewed physical keys for a touchscreen keyboard, Tesla has done the same thing with traditional buttons that control your maps, navigation, climate control, media, etc. Because of this, they can continually improve the UI and UX experience of the screen, adding in new features over time. just like you get with your smartphone or any other digital device. The screen has a very simple UI that's easy to understand and learn. If you can work a tablet, you can work the Model 3's screen. The screen also helps add to the simplicity of Tesla's design here. Again, they're taking a cue from a company you may have heard of called Apple. They're very well known for their embrace of simple design. Now, the screen also has a dual function here where it hides buttons and functions that are not typically used every day. Instead, what Tesla can do is bring these buttons and functions up when they're needed based on the context of a given situation. Tesla can also use the large display to show alert information that tells the driver exactly what an issue is that pops up, instead of just showing a warning light and playing an alert sound. Number 2, Autopilot. Autopilot is quite a revolutionary feature for a modern car. And now, all Model 3s come with Autopilot standard. What is Autopilot? It allows the car to drive itself on highways with a driver still paying attention to what the car is doing. Autopilot can also navigate from on-ramp to off-ramp, doing lane changes and navigating interchanges between highways if you have the Navigate on Autopilot feature, which comes in the full self-driving package that you can purchase either when you order your car or after delivery. Autopilot is great for situations like highway driving. It just makes it a lot less taxing, and it's especially great for bumper-to-bumper traffic. On the Model 3 screen, the car displays a visualization of the cars around the Model 3 while driving that the cameras and radar pick up, as well as the lines on the highway, which is a helpful visual even if you don't have Autopilot. The full self-driving version of Autopilot also comes with the Summon feature, which allows you to move your Tesla forwards and backwards from the Tesla phone app without having to be inside the car. Later this year, Enhanced Summon is expected to roll out. It allows your Tesla to come find you in a parking lot based on your phone's GPS location. The full self-driving Autopilot version also comes with the self-parking feature, which will work with both parallel and regular types of parking spaces. Lastly, Autopilot includes safety features that come standard on every Tesla and have now for some time. Among the Autopilot safety features, some notable ones are a forward collision warning and a side collision avoidance system, where the car will actually move out to the side if it detects an incoming object that is likely to impact the car. This is a feature I've actually experienced while on the highway, and while it was scary that it all happened so suddenly and the car just moved out of the way to avoid an incoming truck that didn't see me, it did work as advertised. Number 1, software updates. Software updates are one of the best and most unique features to the Model 3 and all Teslas for that matter. Typically with conventional cars, the features that you get do not change. The features that you get in the car when you buy it on day one are the same ones you have at the end of the car's life. Not so with a Model 3. Since getting my Model 3, there have been several major features released to the car, including dashcam mode, which allows you to use your car's forward camera as a dashcam and record footage on a USB stick. Dog mode. When enabled, the car will keep its cabin to a set temperature so you can leave your dogs in the car if you need to. A message will display on the car's screen that lets people passing by know that the dogs are fine and staying cool in the car. Sentry mode. When enabled, the Model 3 will monitor its surroundings and record footage from multiple cameras if someone gets too close to the car, tries to break in, or someone backs into your car while not there. Passers-by will also see a menacing-looking red dot on the screen, letting them know that they are being recorded. Leave climate on, which allows you to leave the AC or heat running in your car while you need to get out for a quick stop. Atari games. Tesla has released various games from Atari that you can play on the car's screen while parked. You even can use the brake pedal and steering wheel as controllers for some of the games. You can also plug in a gaming controller to the front USB ports to play the games as well. Fireplace mode. One of my favorite newer Tesla Easter eggs. It puts a fireplace onto the screen, blows hot air out of the long slit vent, and plays a romantic music playlist. The Easter eggs in the Tesla are quite unique. I could never see GM or BMW having a fart machine Easter egg in their cars. Tesla also just recently increased the peak performance, and it increased the overall range of the car as well. When I had my Model 3 delivered, the range of the car was 310 miles. Now, just with a software update, Tesla has been able to get more performance out of the car, giving the car a range of 325 miles. Lastly, you can now enable software updates from the phone app, which you used to only be able to do from the car's screen, making updating your car software as easy as updating your phones. Well, those are our top 6 features for the Tesla Model 3. If you're in the market for a Tesla, definitely make sure you use a referral code when you order your car. Referral codes typically get you free supercharging credits. Tesla has been playing around with the number of credits you get when you use a referral code, so definitely click a referral code and you'll be able to see the current offer. You can use our referral code in the description below. Your friends, neighbors, or whomever, just make sure you use a referral code when you order a Tesla. If you don't, you're leaving free supercharging credits on the table. Let us know what you thought of this video in the comments below. Did we get it right? Did we miss a feature that should have been in our top 6? Let us know below. And please give us a thumbs up if you liked this video, and consider subscribing to the channel if you'd like to see more Tesla videos like this one. Thanks for watching. For 6 months later, I'm Josh Tedder.